All right, cool.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to another edition of Team Boy TV. The live is damn YouTube. Damn, I'm getting it wrong, Q. My bad. But I'm the host tonight. I'm stumbling a little bit. I'm the host tonight because Big Q is under the weather a little bit. And first time hosting the show. We're going to make this work.
You got this. You got this.
I'm going to start with you, Q. Everybody kind of already know how you feeling since I'm the host.
I guess I'll go ahead and address them real quick. Hey, first thing I want to say is, man, I definitely appreciate everybody who came out last night. The Black and Blue podcast. And that's one of the reasons why my voice is all jacked up right now. But it's all gravy, though, because, look, hey, in case y'all guys don't know, the Carolina Panthers, 2014, defending champions. That's all I got to say about that.
All right, congratulations to you. Absolutely. Congratulations to Panther Nation. I'm gonna do my just as a host and be politically correct with that.
Okay.
But our special guest here tonight, Mr. Raphael Haynes, aka Mr. Controversy. How you feeling today, my man?
Hey man, I woke up to Christmas on Monday morning.
There you go.
Sunday night, I couldn't wait and got what I wanted. The coach talked about the gym, but hey, he can go too. I'm good.
There you go. All right then.
Everybody else, I'm good.
Okay. And Mr. Old Faithful there, Mr. Glass from Get With It Sport. How you doing today, my dude?
I'm feeling righteous and saying that I'm the champion of the Get With It Pick 'em a Shut Up League. Nobody knew about that. Video will be coming out soon. My beloved Broncos. Yeah, my beloved Broncos on a bye. I bet you Carolina Panthers can't say that. But other than that, everything righteous. What's up, Twitter hustlers?
All right, then, Glass. Well, for everybody that don't know, I'm pretty sure everybody that care about this great game of football know about all the changes on Black Monday. Had the a few suspensions. A few suspensions overruled with the Ndamukong Suh deal. And we're going to get into all of that. So, I mean, if y'all guys want to go to break or you want to add anything to that, we can go.
Hey, look, hold on. I got one thing I want to add. Can I add something?
Yeah, please do. Please do.
Check it out. Just in case, it's still a question. Just in case. At 7-8-1, no, was it 7-8-1? 7-8-1, the Carolina Panthers on your 2014 reigning, defending NFC South champion. Just to let y'all know what time it was. I'm just saying. Just let y'all know what time
Okay, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a break and let you marinate on, if you will. we'll be right back.
Team Boyd TV Turbo is sponsored by Domain.com. In today's connected world, it's kind of hard to be heard or to get noticed. That's why an online presence is so vital. If you have a brand to promote, relying on social media just doesn't cut it these days. Although social media is a powerful way to build a following, there is nothing like having your own hosted website. That's where Domain.com comes in. Domain.com offers the very best in web hosting services, and with plans starting at just under $4 a month, it's super affordable as well. And now, because you guys are awesome Team Boyd TV Turbo subscribers, you can get yourself a sweet combo deal if you go to TeamBoydTV.com and click the Domain.com button. Once you click the button, you get redirected to the Domain.com promo page, where once you sign up and use the promo code DOMFREE, that's DOMFREE, you can get yourself a free domain name. That's a free website that you can use to build your audience. And Domain.com web hosting is packed with bonus features too. Check this out. All web hosting plans come with $100 Google AdWords bonus, $50 Yahoo/Bing search marketing credit, $50 in Facebook advertising, a free YellowPages.com listing, and get this, a free toll-free phone number if you live in the U.S. And if you're like me and you know nothing about website design, Domain.com even has the awesomely easy drag-and-drop site builder to get you up and running right away. So what are you waiting for? There's no excuse not to get your online presence rolling right now. Remember, go to TeamBoydTV.com, click the Domain.com button, and use the promo code DOMFREE to get your free domain to use for your website today.
All right. Welcome back to Team Boyd TV Live. Hey, listen, I want to go ahead and jump in here real quick before I turn the show back over to JB. Hey, listen, for you guys that's watching the show right now, you guys can join the conversation by using the hashtag Team Boyd TV Live. You can tweet at JB. You can tweet at Glass. You can tweet at Mr. Controversy. At Twitter handles will be on the screen in the lower thirds and that kind of thing. Hey, JB.
Yeah.
What's on tap, bro?
All right. Well, I want to just start. I'm gonna do this in my fashion since I'm the first time host of this prestigious show here. I'm gonna start with the two Chicago natives, or we're gonna start with with them and their level of expertise on what's going on in Chicago right now. So I'll start with you, Glass. What do you think about these recent changes?
I think everybody expected it. Everybody happy with the changes. I personally thought, I think on Get With It Sports 2 cent deposit with Mr. Controversy, we all agreed that Emery could have stayed, but Trustman had to go. But man, they was rolling the dice like 7:30 in the morning. Emery was gone first, and like 10 minutes later, Trustman was gone. So everybody knew it was coming. Now the whole thing is who's going to replace him. Are they going to take the time to do their due diligence and get the right person for this organization right now?
I don't know, man. I personally think it's a backhand to everybody who was a fan of Coach Lovey. I mean, you go from a 10-win season and let him go. I just thought, personally, it was it's an injustice for you to bring that guy in who was coaching Trestman, right? And it didn't even come close to what Lovey Smith's body of work was. But anyway, Mr. Controversy, what's your take, brother?
I mean, well, Glass basically said it all. I was shocked that Emery was fired, but it goes back to what you just said. Everybody talk about the Cutler deal. Yeah, I think that was the icing on the cake, that might have been the cake. But I think with the Lovey situation, the fact that people don't know this, but and I stated this on the 2 cents with Glass, that McCaskey, which is the owner, they told Emery, your first year here, one thing, you can do anything you want except for fire Lovey. Lovey has to stay at least 1 year.
Right.
And Lovey stayed that 1 year. They were 10-6. Then he got the axe. And of course, we all know that GMs want their own guy. But I think, like you just stated, it was a slap in the face to Lovey because you fired this man and he was 10-6. Had a team believing in him. You hired this guy, which it sounded good, it looked good, but it didn't work out. We went from 10-6 to 8-8 to 5'11". So Emory, you have to go. Trestman, I mean, like I said, you got to go. I mean, you went a 10-6 team who eventually got better roster-wise from 10-6 to 8-8 to 5-11. So you got to go.
So I mean that sounds about right to me. Q, I'll ask you a different question.
Okay.
Since go ask myself and Ralph just pretty much put this Trestman Emory thing in its place.
Right.
So, but you think the players kind of laid down on this Emory Trestman duo during the course of 2 seasons?
It's hard for me to say because after watching what was the man's name? The wide receiver, what's his name? Brandon Marshall.
Brandon Marshall.
Halfway through the season, go on that rant that he went on. To me, it looked like he still cared. Now, I don't know if it was just him or if everybody else laid down, but judging by him, since he was the voice of the locker room, it looked like they still had some fire left, man. And I don't know, I just don't think a coach is. If you bring a coach in, that's because you didn't believe in your last coach. But at the same time, you give him 32 games to work with. That's your sample size. I'm not a fan of that. I'm just not. And some coaches can come into a situation and adapt right away. Other ones, they need a little bit more time to kind of get it together. And I know it's a win now league and so on and so forth. But I think about the Cleveland Browns and Chazinski 1 year, 16 games. I don't know.
Now, I'll say this, and this is just my personal opinion. I think the Brian Urlacher retirement after the coaching regime change makes sense now. I think they got another situation with Lance Briggs and Charles Tillman, if I'm not mistaken, going into next season. I think they got to pay Tim Jennings, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, Ralph, we're glad you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, they already paid him. He got paid 2 years ago, so.
I mean, it was for me. I think it was a mistake to give Cutler that money. It was a mistake with the Jared Allen pick. Personally, that's just what I think. But moving on, I'll start with you, Ralph. With just give me your thoughts on the Ndamukong Suh couple of days. What happened with the situation and is defined just. The suspension obviously wasn't.
I don't think he should have got suspended in the first place. I mean, I think it was a reputation situation. And the funny thing is he got off because of his reputation for the last, or his good behavior for the last year. So it's funny how both of them came together, but the recent outweighed the past. But this is my thing. I always said is when Suh came in the league, that's why I want Suh to come to Chicago. I love his nastiness. People say there's some stuff he did in the past, no room for that. But for something like this, people might think I'm horrible. But first of all, he wasn't going to end Aaron Rodgers' career by stepping on his calf. The calf was strained. So, the thing is, if he did it on purpose, it kind of, I know this is a football show, but it kind of reminded me back in the day in basketball when Boston Celtics used to play, and I remember Kevin McHale was hurt, and the Pistons played him, bad boy, and every time they got a chance, they would kick him in the shin.
That's right.
Or he reminds you of a Mean Joe Green. I always say Suh he's in the wrong era, because he plays like that Mean Joe Green, nasty, rough, do anything to win, do anything to get the advantage. Right. And to me, that's how football is. But of course, we have the microwave year, the microwave football league right now. Everybody wants to be pretty and nobody get hurt. So, but things unjust as far as him getting suspended. But I'm glad they overturned it.
Do you think Ndamukong Suh is a dirty player?
Okay, I'll put it to you like this. If you play for your team, he's not a dirty player. People outside the organization think he's a dirty player. If you play for your team, you love him. If you
right.
You know what I'm saying? I think he got off because of good behavior this past season. And I think because Aaron Rodgers was already hurt or didn't get seriously hurt off the situation, they go ahead and cancel the suspension. He still got the $70,000 fine, correct?
Right, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. That's justice enough, So it is what it is. But I think they made the right call by taking off the suspension.
Hey, JB, I got a different take on it, though, right? Listen,
go ahead, though.
Here's the thing. the NFL, they proved this since the beginning of the season, that as soon as things happen, they react the wrong way every single time. And we've seen it time and time again this season. Something happens, the crowd or the social media or the news reporters say one thing, and the NFL reacts right away. And then a couple days later, they find out they were being asses, and they have to rescind the whole entire thing. Now, my question to you guys is, I know this was about Ndamukong Suh, but to me, it's more about the NFL and these knee-jerk reactions based on public opinion. How you guys feel about that?
I'll start with that. I'll say they. What's the point of having a disciplinary system if all you're gonna do is react to public outcry? We done seen this all season long. This season right here alone has been knee-jerk reactions to public outcry. So that's just that's my opinion. Ralph, what you got?
I mean, I don't know, because it seemed like most of what I heard the outcry was he should be suspended and he should get out of here. I mean, we should be suspended and kicked out the league. I heard a lot of that. I mean, whether it was social media, I heard a few analysts say it too. I mean, he made a great point, Q, as in saying that you looking at the league, they've made mistakes in the past, and to me, it was just indicative of what's been going on this year. They made a mistake, they judged too fast again, and then, so it's like they messed up again, so.
They gotta fix that. Glass?
It's just commonly known as I'm gonna reprimand you, and it's up to you whether you want to fight.
Quiet, okay?
If you don't fight it or not, you're gonna get what you get. If you fight it and you show me something, proof that it is what it is, then okay, I'm gonna go ahead and change it. But the way the league look, I'm gonna go ahead and slap some on you. It's up to you whether you want to fight it or not.
Yeah, exactly. So moving on a little bit, because I don't really know where we at time-wise, but I wanted to talk about this supposed smooth transition Jim Harbaugh out of San Francisco to Michigan. I read something today that somebody was putting the verbiage together like he got forced out. We're gonna try to do both these stories at the same time, and a little bit about Rex Ryan being hired or interviewed for the San Francisco job. Glass, we'll stay with you. What you think about this whole San Francisco situation?
Yeah, it was a brush fire from the beginning of the season. You could tell him and his name New York.
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't getting along. Harbaugh want more power. He wasn't having it. You could see that was the last game when they hugged each other. Harbaugh didn't want to do none of that. Man, like, all right, whatever, make it look good for the picture, but
look like a Jim Sports hug, didn't it?
Exactly. So it's just like, let's not even make this too big of a soap opera. Let's part ways. Nobody got fired. Nobody got released or whatnot. He got a job back in college. Everything worked out smoothly. That's how most of these jobs should be going. But it went smoothly for the 49ers. It went smoothly for Harbaugh. It's all good.
All right. Ralph, what you got?
Yeah, I called it before the season started. I knew he was leaving. It was a lot of dialogue. You think about even last year, in the offseason, there was a lot of mess going on with Harbaugh, and that situation was real sticky. So I knew that he was going this year. Figured he was going to go to Michigan. Now with Rex, I hope the interview went horrible because I want Rex.
Right.
Everybody knows Chicago. I want Rex.
Yeah.
But to be honestly speaking, if there's no other football team that would fit Rex or fit Rex personality, it'll be 49ers. They got powerful backs. They run the ball. Great offensive line. Defense is crazy. Linebackers, DNs.
Dynamic quarterback.
Exactly. And that's Rex Ryan. That's all. That's what he wanted to build with the Jets.
Right.
But of course, that GM or those GMs he had were bums. He already has a quarterback. He got a receiver in Bowden, you know what I'm saying, who will move the chains. A nice tight end. Yeah. Like, you got two good backs and a 50 quarterback. Play action, run the ball, defense, perfect fit.
I mean, it'd be a perfect situation getting Bowman and Patrick Willis back healthy next season. Q, what's your take on that whole thing, man?
I want him to get the job in Atlanta because him and his bum ass brother both can be down there coaching, and let the Carolina Panthers keep on doing what they do. I like it. But, we've been talking about Jim Harbaugh all season long. And, I mean, we probably would never know. But to me, it seemed like after the Super Bowl situation was a couple years ago, something's been wrong in that offense since then. And I don't know what it is, and I guess we'll find out later. But this dude he didn't want no parts of that team no more, man. And, and it's a shame because I think that a quarterback like Colin Kaepernick needs a coach like Jim Harbaugh. And we saw Kaepernick regress a little bit this year. I mean, it's only going to get worse next year. And then they don't know if they're going to bring Frank Gore back. He's a free agent. I don't know, man. It's a tough one.
Hey, that's a lot of ifs.
Can I?
Yeah, please, go ahead.
I'll to that. I don't think. Well, first of all, with Harbaugh, I think, like I said, it might have been Kaepernick. That might be the reason why he's gone. And I don't think it was good for Kaepernick. I think it was great for Kaepernick that he left. I don't think Harbaugh was good for Kaepernick right now. The only reason why is because that's why he's digressing, because Harbaugh always gave Kaepernick that freedom. He never yelled at him. He gave him all the confidence in the world, which is great. But now you're a big boy. You have to learn. You have to get better.
Right.
You need somebody to get into him. And I think Harbaugh wasn't doing that because that was his boy. That's what he wanted, the golden boy.
Yeah. Hey, JB, let me go to the comment section real quick. Jay Merkel said, too bad Cutler's contract not structured like Cap's because they could have backed out of it pretty easily, but now they stuck with it. It is what it is. Twin Strike 3 says, congrats on all your teams making the postseason. Big Q, JB, and Glass. Keep up the great work and good luck. And it says, looks like the Bills dropped their head coach. That was Justin Merkwa, and we haven't talked about that one yet, but we're getting ready to get into it. Okay.
Well, I mean, I was just going to kind of wrap up the Black Monday because this is pretty much a backstory at this point. I mean, if you don't know, besides the Bills head coach is pretty current. Yeah. And, I mean, we all kind of got our ideas on why or how that probably took place. You guys want to talk about that? We can. You want to, thoughts?
Oh, no,
why not?
I mean, look, it's the only thing I want to say about Doug Marrone is this, and because it's strange to me. He wasn't being threatened, at least as far as we know. His team actually had a pretty decent season. I thought he would be excited to get back to work, to keep on seeing the growth and the maturation of his team. But, something happened and he's just like, look, I'm out for whatever reason. And I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on. It just seems strange. I don't know.
For me, I thought offering somewhere else, or he's gonna join the coaching regime that's got a beside of the Super Bowl. And it ain't gonna be talked about right now, but that's just my thoughts. You just don't walk away from no $1 million job. Anyway, Ralph, what you got?
Hold on, I just got okay. One of my sources just told me that once Kyle Orton retired, he said he didn't want to coach EJ Manuel. But then
stole my thunder.
But it was a rumor. Hold on, that's not it. Wow. Wait, hold on. But then they said he was still like, you don't know. But when it was rumors about Cutler getting traded to Buffalo.
All right.
And he said he was out. So that's what I'm getting my sources. So.
That's crazy.
Okay, all right then. All right, Glad.
Hey, I can't follow that, but I was wondering why it was quite funny that Kyle Orton want to retire on Tuesday, and now the head coach want to leave. Something going on in Buffalo.
Yeah,
something that we don't know about.
Yeah, man. Yeah. No. Do not do that. I am the host tonight. So I got the mic, buddy. Anyway, I'm a patriot of this great country. That's why I'm wearing stars. Get it right. Anyway, moving on. We got a whole slate of the playoff picture is crystal clear. First game is Saturday. I don't know if it's time for a break or not, Q, but we can get into that if you wish. Yeah. I mean, there is another thing out there. I mean, if y'all find it's a topic of discussion, Gordon and Denzel went on some naked party and missed the final game.
Let's do it.
I mean, I will start with you then, Q. What do you think?
Let's do it. Hey, listen. I'm gonna say it. Look, Johnny Manziel is proven to be everything in the world that we wanted Johnny Manziel to be. I love this kid. I love him. Josh Gordon, the biggest knucklehead the world has ever seen. Hey, listen, suspended for 10 games for smoking that weed. Come back, play 2 games, and then get suspended again. Oh my God, I love it. Good job, Cleveland. You guys are awesome. I absolutely love it.
Glad?
Man, listen, I gave up on Cutler. I was on Manziel's bandwagon. I gave up on Manziel. Josh Gordon, I gave up on him on his 3rd strike. This was his 4th or 5th strike right here, right? Yep. So, hey, if I was management, I'd tell Josh Gordon, kick rocks, dog. I'm tired of you. I don't care if you could get 3,000 yards in the game. Right. You don't even play. How you gonna help the team when you sitting at home when the rest of us out here playing? So, I'm done. Manziel, he's on a very short leash. And the games he did play, he didn't show me he's worth the effort of keeping them. Yeah. So the hell with both of them right now.
He couldn't have paired up or made a more out of couple than him getting with Gordon. Anyway, what you got, Ralph?
Manziel, it's that boy. I mean, first of all, Cleveland got what they wanted. That's Manziel. Here's Johnny. You know what I'm saying? That's how he is. What baffled me was the fact that he came in and he stated that, he stated that. What did he say? I wasn't at practice. What did he say? I wasn't at practice because I was at a party or I was doing this. I didn't show up for the team rehearsal or the walk through. Why would you say that?
Hey, listen.
It's like something wrong with him. There's something wrong with him. I don't know. He don't get it. He won't get it.
Here's how it goes down, right? Okay, you gave me a chance to start. I messed up pretty bad. I showed the world that I suck. You benched me for some dude nobody ever heard of before. Why should I put forth the effort to come to practice? My season is over. I ain't gonna work for him.
Yeah, that's dumb. Yeah. And then I say no. The funny thing about Josh Gordon is people are not thinking about this, and I don't know if people know this, so I'm gonna hit y'all with some game. Josh Gordon, he played 5 games right since he's been back.
Right.
His 6th game, if he would have played 6 games, he would have unrestricted free agent. Think about it. The NFL didn't suspend Josh Gordon. Cleveland Browns suspended Josh Gordon. Why? He didn't play this game. Now he's a restricted free agent. They want Josh Gordon, trust me. The league didn't step in. So that was done intentionally so they can make him restricted. That's all it was.
What did I tell you about Coach P and his tactics, man? I'm telling you.
That's all it was.
I do want to take this time right now before we move on. Q, I don't know who's tweeting or who's watching, but you could just get. I want to give a shout out to those individuals. Well, first and foremost, I don't know who they are. You would know, but because I'm not looking at it. But for the people who made the Black and Blue podcast, what it was last night. It was awesome. Props to T-Money. Props to Divorce 2525. You know, y'all guys are big time and continuous support Team Boy TV and what we do, no matter what can do it or what avenue that we do it on. And Q, who else is watching and who's tweeting the show?
It was a beautiful thing, man. Like we had the whole train, we had the girls, Abby Lewis, we had oh my God, there was so many Panther Nation members there that it was crazy. Cali Blue. Shout out to Cali Blue. His video, I just watched it. The party at Joe Rock's house, it was amazing. But yeah, dude, I wasn't gonna name everybody last night, but I couldn't because it was so many. I appreciate it. It was hella fun. We celebrated and it was beautiful. I want to thank everybody for coming out too. That was pretty cool. You know what I mean?
Cool. So I don't know if you want to keep the mic and segue to the next segment or take the break or what have you.
We can go ahead and take a break right now. Go ahead and we'll just go ahead and go right to the break. And when we come back, we'll get a chance to we got to get Vernie's picks first before we do our stuff. Okay.
All right, let's go.
Cool. So we're going to the break.
Hey sports fans, this is Get With It Sports, here to announce a new project that's in the making. A bunch of up-and-coming and popular sports video makers here on YouTube decided to get together and take sports talk to another level. The name of this group, Prime Sports Talk Coalition. This group consists of Get With It Sports, TeamBoydTV, Wake Up It's Football, Idiot Sports Talk, and 3-Point Conversion. Expect great conversations on current sports topics and the type of debates you're looking for. No holds barred with a friendly banter. So stay tuned to these channels to see Prime Sports Talk Coalition in full effect. Check us out and enjoy. Peace.
Get social with Team Boyd TV, like our Facebook page, and join us every Sunday during the regular season for the Team Boyd TV Facebook halftime show. You can also follow us on Twitter at Team Boyd TV and at VernieB73. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Team Boyd TV Turbo for all of our live shows, podcasts, among other things. Be sure to check out our Google Plus page for real-time status update and overall community discussion. Team Boyd TV is also on Instagram, Spreaker, and iTunes. Once again, thank you for watching Team Boyd TV.
All right. Thank you guys for hanging in here with us, man. And I'm saying I do apologize for my voice. So, what is that? Okay, it's going away. What is that? I don't know what that is. There's one of y'all. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Okay.
It's kind of gone now. Let's keep it moving.
All right, cool. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for hanging in there with us. Hanging in there. Y'all hear that?
What it sound like?
I don't know, like an airplane. But anyway.
Sound like traffic.
Yeah, it does, right? I want to apologize for my voice. Because that's what JB is holding it down for us. He's doing a fantastic job as host.
I appreciate it,
tweet
dude.
JB and tell him how good of a job he's doing as host of the show tonight. But JB, before we get into breaking these games down this WildCard weekend, Bernie is over at Studio A, and she's going to give her picks, okay? So we're going to go ahead and let Bernie do her thing real quick, and we'll be right back. Let me see if I can get the cameras over there. Hold on 1 second. There we go.
Thanks, fellas. Sorry I'm not there with you. I know you guys are having an awesome show tonight, but Bernie B's picks for the playoff games this weekend are as follows. So, in the Carolina Cardinals game, I am taking Carolina. The Cardinals are down to their third string quarterback, and I just see if that defense can play the way they played on Sunday. That Carolina defense was in rare form. I see a few 6 picks to the house for them. So I am taking the Carolina Panthers. Okay, which is a rarity for me. But anyway. So in the Pittsburgh Ravens game, JB, my little brother, close your ears. I am picking Pittsburgh. I just feel like with that running game, the Le'Veon Bell, Big Ben, team, and they're at home, I'm going Pittsburgh. Now, in the Lions-Cowboys game, if Ndamukong Suh was not playing, I was going to pick Dallas. But he is playing, and I'm still picking Dallas. I just think Dallas is the overall better team. I know you've got Megatron and you've got Ndamukong playing, but the Lion offense really hasn't been on pace this year. They haven't seemed really cohesive. I just think really it's Dallas time. I've never picked Dallas in a playoff game since the Tony Romo era, but I am picking him this year to win at least one game in the playoffs. So my pick, Dallas Cowboys, which is killing me to say. You all know this. In the last game, Indy-Cincinnati, I'm kind of worried about Andrew Luck. He's been hit quite a lot this season, and I don't know going into the postseason how that's going to hold up to him. And it is so much time for the Cincinnati Bengals and Andy Dalton to get a win in the playoffs. For 4 straight years, they have been one and done. They need a win desperately. I think they have something to really prove. So, with that being said, I am going Cincinnati Bengals. I think that this is your year to get one and then get kicked out. But they are going to win a game. So, just to recap, I got Carolina, I have Dallas Cowboys, I have Pittsburgh Steelers, and I have the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, peace.
All right, well, welcome back. I appreciate that, Bernie. We're gonna start at Glass. You want to start with the game?
Okay. Yeah. We're gonna go in order. The first game we got on the wild card docket is Saturday, 4:35 Eastern Standard Time. We got the NFC battle between the number 5 Arizona Cardinals going up to Carolina to play the number 4.
It's all good, bro.
Get it right.
It's all good, brother.
I'm sorry, the NFC South Division champion.
Thank you.
Hey, Glass, we'll stay with you. Thoughts, brother? What you got?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. The game started at 4:35. At 7:35, the Arizona Cardinals will be moving on to the next round.
Are you serious? Get out of here.
I didn't stutter.
Get out of here.
Y'all got the defense. Arizona got the defense. I know they missing the man, but come on, man. It's going to be a great battle. It's going to be a close game. I'm even going to say it might be 23-17, but I got the Arizona Cardinals squeaking this out.
Okay.
Go ahead. Ralph?
Man, I don't want to sound too cliche, but it's whoever have the most turnovers. The team right now, both teams right now, they kind of mirror each other as far as, Carolina has the better quarterback, but they have no receivers. No experienced receivers. I'm sorry, no experienced receivers. Whereas Arizona, they don't have the running back or the quarterback, but they have experienced wide receiver and good wide receivers. So, and the defenses are both tough. Probably, I say Bruce Arians would be the factor. I just like the way he coaches. I think he's a better coach than Rivera. But, man, the thing is, Carolina's hot, y'all. And the way Cam, I'm glad Cam survived, but not even but. And it seems like that might have been the best thing that happened to Cam, because now it's like all that weight that was on his shoulder has left. You don't even look like the old Cam, So I don't know, man. I think
you gotta give me one, Ralph. Gotta give me something, bro.
I got Arizona, man. 23-20.
All right, there you go. Q.
Listen.
Without further ado,
did any of you guys watch the game on Sunday? You guys what is wrong with y'all? Y'all better be glad my
wait, stop. Okay, no, it's your stage, Q. My fault. Go ahead.
Look, y'all ain't even paying attention. You talking about turnovers? Carolina ain't even turned the ball over in like 2 or 3 weeks. What are y'all talking about? They got old ass Larry Fitzgerald, and John Brown, but nobody to throw him the football, right?
What?
I like Bruce Arians. I do. I like him as a coach, and I like him as a man. But Riverboat Ron and Mike should have been game planning to perfection over the last 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all ain't been paying attention. Carolina is so hot right now. Look, I feel sorry for any team that run across Carolina in the playoffs. I do. I feel real bad for them. And y'all know who I'm picking. So, it ain't even a question. It ain't even a question. No.
All right. Well, this is just my analysis of it. I give all of the edge to Carolina in this game. They at home. They got a running game. They ain't turning the ball over. The defense playing, they +2 in turnover ratio right now. The Arizona Cardinals have no quarterback reliable. They have no running game to speak of. The only thing that makes them a December football team right now, to me, and playoff team to me right now, is they play above average on defense. Yeah. But that's it. The only glaring edge that I will give to the Arizona Cardinals is they got a returner and Ted Ginn Jr. Playing against his old team, and Carolina's weakness is special teams. They shore that up, then they pretty much, to me, and Vegas got them as a favorite to win this game. Plus, you got the 08 history on the line, and I'm tipping my hat to Carolina Panthers.
Thank you.
Can I say this, y'all? First of all, stop it. This is all I gotta say. Q, you forget about Malcolm Floyd, bro.
I don't care about Malcolm Floyd.
You forgetting about Malcolm Floyd.
I don't care about Malcolm Floyd.
But y'all defense is nice, but the reason why y'all ain't had no turnovers is because what defense have y'all played? Y'all played Atlanta the game before last. Y'all played Tampa Bay. Who was the other team they played when Cam came back?
I'm not mistaken, Ralph. I'm not mistaken.
They played TCU?
Hold on a second. If I'm not mistaken, Ryan Lindley chucked up at least 3 or 4 INTs. The game that they end up winning.
No,
so
right.
They turned it over.
No, I mean as far as Carolina, they haven't turned the ball over. I'm saying on offensive side because they haven't played no defenses. Now, but this is my point with Arizona. Arizona's looked horrible the last 2 games, or they've lost the last 2 games. Yeah. But you have to remember, they're playing in their division.
Yeah.
They're playing the San Francisco 49ers, Seattle Seahawks. Even the St. Louis Rams, what they struggled in, they won. Those are, that division, they play each other tough. So, but think about it. 5 losses and only 3 of their losses against division teams. So 2 of their losses with everybody else.
Have you been paying attention? Did you see Atlanta get smacked in the mouth right from the opening whistle last Sunday?
Key, Atlanta. That's the way we're talking about, man.
Atlanta, and as far as offensive is concerned, I think they're better than Arizona on offense. To be honest with you, right now.
No run game to speak of. I personally don't think they're a December football team. I like Arizona in a month, and they continue to squeak by somehow.
Right.
But Ryan Lindy at quarterback, even Skelton, whoever his name is, even if he come back, that don't make me believe in it.
JB, listen, you hit it right on the head. The only thing about this matchup that may be questionable and not be in Carolina's favor is the special teams. And I'm telling you, we see it all the time with Carolina, especially playing against Arizona. Last time I can remember Arizona, we played there against Arizona, they special teams ate us alive. I'm just saying that's the concern.
To me, in the time of year in the playoffs, you can't limp in there not being able to do something at least a little bit well. Absolutely. They cannot run the ball. They quarterback suck. They only play defense. Yeah. And that is not going to get it done against some of these different type of teams that put you in a different type of situation, attacking your weakness. Yeah. They don't give you, if they don't make no mistakes, how the hell is Arizona going to win?
Right. So let me ask you this. Do you think, smart as Bruce Arians is, do you think he has something up his sleeve? Because think about it. They've been a playoff team. They were the first team to make the playoffs, I think. And they've been a playoff team for like the last 4 weeks. So when they lost this, it was a wrap. Do you think he's been hiding back and he's been holding back as far as what he's going to put out in the playoffs?
I think. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, just because you think about it, before they played their division and lost them last 2 games in their division, they beat a great Kansas City defense.
Right.
They were beating teams. They went to Dallas and beat Dallas. I mean, they were beating teams with backup players, backup quarterbacks.
I'm not saying that the Arizona Cardinals are the New Orleans Saints or the Atlanta Falcons or the Cleveland Browns. I'm not saying that. And yet, I do believe that Arians is a smart enough guy not to show his whole complete hand in games that really didn't mean anything. Right? They had a punch they took it 2 weeks ago. Why show his hand, right? But I think that it comes down, just like it was last week, to the team that wants it more. To the team that really, really wants it more. And everything that my team and the Carolina Panthers have been through this season, I'm telling you, it's going to be hard to beat this team right now. It's going to be real, real hard to beat them.
All I know, I'm sorry, Glass, I know you got something on all this dialogue. Yeah.
All I got is 2 things. Number 1, we didn't hear what Bernie B had to say. Who did she vote? Who did she vote for?
She actually picked the Carolina Panthers in this game.
Okay, so I think it's just me and Ralph, right? Me and Mr. Controversy, right?
Yep.
Second thing I say is when we on Twitter Saturday afternoon, Q, you can say whatever you want. You curse me, I ain't gonna take it personally.
I'm gonna cuss you out.
But I'm definitely gonna tell you I told you so, bro.
Hey, all I know is that Voice 2525 and myself and the other Panther Nation members, we already set a date for next Tuesday to do the Black and Blue podcast. So it's kind of hard to do a podcast when it's here with the crib.
What a farewell address.
Yeah, all I say is this right here to answer your question, Ralph, before we move on. About Bruce Arians not showing his hand, or he showed all he got. This guy been worried. He played all his cards for the last 6 weeks with the next man up mentality. He working on another deck. If the game allow him to play with another deck, then I'll believe it. But like I said, Glass, we said this 2 weeks ago, and they ended up winning, or they ended up squeaking by. There is no next man up. There's nothing else left. This is it. Only thing you can do now is change your scheme to fit. I mean, you game plan against the team you're playing against. But as far as them being a surprise, as far as them being limited to what they can do, they definitely are, because there is nobody else to put in there.
Can I just want to end it with this. If Ohio State comes out with their third string quarterback and makes it a game Thursday, Carolina, watch out.
Hey, I bet you. I'll say this with serious pride. I bet you the third string wide receiver is a better quarterback than Ryan Lindy for Ohio State. The receiver for Ohio State, third string is a better quarterback than Lindy.
You got it.
Anyway,
all right, Saturday night we got a AFC battle. 8:15 Eastern Standard Time on NBC. We got the number 6 Baltimore Ravens going up to Heinz Field to play the 3 Pittsburgh Steelers. Tylenol Bowl number what?
3.
6.
Go ahead. Oh, but I won't get my analysis. I want to hear what y'all got to say. So we'll start with you, Ralph. I want to hear what you think about this. Or what you know about this.
Y'all got, boy, I heard you praying Sunday night on Le'Veon Bell.
Oh, yeah.
That's a shame what you prayed about that boy. That's a shame, JB. I ain't think you was stupid,
I did not, man.
No, but honestly, though, it just depends on if he plays. Man, not even if he plays, if he's just healthy.
Right.
You know, he's about to get shot up. Everything you can do to this guy. But if he plays and Pittsburgh are 89% healthy,
right,
it's still tough, man, because this rivalry is so great. I'm glad it's coming down to this. But right now, I think Pittsburgh has all the confidence in the world.
Of course. I agree.
But it's a great stage for Baltimore to come in and just put that stake in their heart. So to me, the keys are, will Steve Smith finally wake up? With Baltimore now, with Forsett, will he be able to remain running the ball well and efficient?
Right.
Can Flacco stop starting off 6 for 35? You know, can he come out playing? And that defense just need to step up. That's it. Now with Pittsburgh, like I said, if Le'Veon Bell goes, Ben Tate might fit this. He might be a perfect fit for this offense too, man. So I mean, I think he's going to get a few carries anyway. But
you have to pick a
right.
Please.
So,
either way,
that's hilarious.
I don't know, man. I got Pittsburgh, man. I just think Pittsburgh is. I think they're, like I said, they're hot right now, and they're
playing way better than our last 4, no doubt about that. Go ahead, what you got?
I love this rivalry right here. I love me some Baltimore Ravens, right. But y'all basically crawled into this situation.
That's right.
Pittsburgh been rolling over people. There's a lot of tangibles in here. Not as bad. Bell's hurt. Ike Taylor, who he gonna stick? This should be his last league in the league. He lost more than a step. He lost a hop, skip, and a jump. So if they put him on Smith or can't remember what's the other one.
Torrey Smith. Torrey
Smith, right? Ike Taylor's in trouble, but they're playing at home. Like I said, they're on the roll. I want Baltimore to win. I will be happy if they win, but I'm going with Pittsburgh, man.
There you go. Oh, big Q.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna be straight up with you. Glad you talk about how Baltimore backed and clawed and scratched. Hey, listen, man, I'm all about that. You know, like we watched the worst Super Bowl ever to be played last year. Never seen a Super Bowl worse than this one. 2 number 1 seeds facing off, right? Nobody cares about the number 1 seed. The ones who come in through the back door and scratch and claw their way to get there, man, they're gonna provide the most entertainment. And I'm just saying, I think offensively, I gotta go with Baltimore. They got too many weapons. I know they got real strong weapons in Pittsburgh, but it's too many weapons in Baltimore on the offensive side of the football, man. As long as Joe don't make no mistakes and slip into one of them funks, man, I'm telling you, it won't be a blowout on either side of the football, but it's gonna be a good hard-fought battle. I don't know who's gonna survive it, but I think Baltimore will come out on top. I think I like Baltimore winning by a field goal, maybe overtime action. I don't know. That's what I like.
All right. Well, this is what I see when I look at this game. Once again, it's I think it's poetic justice for a lot of reasons in history. I don't look at the current I mean, it's good facts and current status or stats, but the history is this. Even with the NFC playoff bracket, it reminds me of 2008. This was for us 2008 playing against the Steelers in Heinz Field, and it was AFC champion. It was the AFC championship. We got beat. We got actually put out the playoffs 3 years straight. 08, 09, and 10 against the Steelers. I think the stage couldn't be no better for us. I mean, even though we ain't playing on nowhere near the capability or the level that we can, or even with how the Steelers playing, I think this is Joe's moment. We've been waiting 7 years for this. I think if we can come out and not play or not start slow, and if Joe is playoff Joe, we have more than a good chance to win this game. So obviously for me, even though how I look the past 4 games for both teams, the Steelers got the edge hands down, but I'm not picking against my squad. So hell no, Baltimore all the way.
Yeah, all right. Oh.
Who did Vernie pick? We couldn't hear it.
Vernie liked. Who did Vernie pick? Vernie picked Baltimore. No, actually, she went with the Steelers because she was telling JB that to cover his ears. That's right. So she picked the Steelers. I
ain't even hit, but I mean, like I said, man, I like our chances just for the type of team we is. So I mean, the deck been stacked all season, and it keeps getting stacked up higher.
So do y'all?
And even if we do lose to the Steelers. We didn't cow out the back door try to take a lightweight to the damn Super Bowl like Marvin Lewis did with the Bengals.
But hey, so let me ask you all this. Do you all want a 13-7 type game, or do you want that, what was it, 2011, when the score was like, I think Pittsburgh, who jumped out? Was it Pittsburgh or Baltimore? It was like
we jumped out 21-0. It was 11.
I want that 13. I want that typical Roethlisberger nose broke, blood coming out. You know, it's hard grinded. 13-7. Come down to the last drive game.
Well, I'll tell you this. I mean, in week 2, we beat them 26-6. We beat them by 20. Week 9, week 9 or 11. They got us back by 20, and that's when Ben threw the 6 touchdowns. So I mean, I think that both 20-point blowouts by both teams, you got to have the 13-9, 17-10 type of game.
Check this tweet out. Check this tweet out we just got, right? It's from my guy. His name is Our Trading Cards. He's like, man, it's tough to watch that guy Glass. He's brutal. I am sure he's a nice guy, but his insight is gut-wrenching. Glass, you want to respond to that?
Glass, you got the flow.
I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that as a compliment.
There you go. Give him the email.
I would give you the email. If you got any problems with what I'm saying or how I say it, hit me up at GetWithItSports2. That's the number 2 at gmail.com. But I like to give it to you rough and raw. What you tripping on, man?
Hey, maybe he's sensitive. Who knows?
No.
He trails Vandy on me.
Well, I don't know who his team
is.
Hey,
but at the very end of the day, man, we just punted to this great game. Yeah. I mean, it's been a lot of surprises this NFL season alone. Exactly. All the way up into the very last week, it was some unpredictable things. Glad you went off the grid a couple of times, but to the very far left, picking games that nobody would think to pick, and you got them right.
You did.
So you never know, and that's the beauty of the game. Is this win or lose in a lock time?
No, it's not. But hold on, Glass.
Oh no, we got Sunday to go. I'm sorry.
Hold on, Glass. Let my man know.
Okay, I'm about to say.
How many pick'em leagues you won this year? How many fantasy?
Okay, let me take this real quick. I beat my partner Brandon by 8 games. I won the Pick'em a Shut Up League by 5 games, and I won Coast Put 'em Up League by 7 games. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, look at my numbers.
Wow. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Football
there you have it.
Has spoken. You know what I mean? All right, Glass, where we going next?
All right, we got the Sunday afternoon game, 1 p.m. Oh, wait, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fox. You got the NFC battle between. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoa, I'm looking at the wrong. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, 1 o'clock on CBS. We got the AFC battle, number 5 Cincinnati Bengals going up to Lucas Oil Stadium and play number 4 Indianapolis Colts.
Oh Lord, JB, I know you're getting ready to go in.
We know what JB going.
I already know.
Oh, I don't even want to start with this. Glad, give me your thoughts, brother.
You know how I feel about Cincinnati Bengals. Wait, not even the Cincinnati Bengals. You know how I feel about Andy Dalton. He's cool in the regular season. Come the postseason, he choked. We can say the opposite about Luck. They're playing at home. Luck got his off. He got she's a little shaky on the running game, but he got his offensive weapons and wide receivers. T.Y. Hilton, I think he's coming back if I'm not sure. Enough weapons. He got his Beasley, is that his name? The tight end?
Right.
Tyler,
I can't remember. But they playing at home. Like I said, since Andy Dalton's going to choke, they might rely on the run game if they got one. Everything being said, I'm going with the Colts over the Bengals.
And not to mention, they got the hell smacked out of them regular season by the coach. What you got, Ralph?
Hey, no, wait a minute. I want you to know that Bernie, she said this is the last chance she was rolling with Andy Dalton in the playoffs. You're going to get him one this time. All right?
Oh, no.
She done set him up. I'm just saying. There it is. There it is.
She went with Cincinnati?
She did.
Okay.
Burn it.
All right. JB, this is about to be New Year's Day, your birthday coming up on Sunday, playoffs.
Right.
You about to be sick on Sunday because I got Cincinnati beating Indianapolis. They won't stop that run game, bro. That run game is going to kill the Colts. Not only that, you already know Cincinnati's defense is nice. I think Andy Dalton, I think he will redeem himself. I mean, this season's been crazy enough already. So he's thrown 17 touchdowns and 19 interceptions. And Sunday, he's going to throw for 3 touchdowns. No interceptions, watch.
Wow.
And that running game is he a rookie?
Yeah, he is. Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, because what's the name was that rookie from last year?
So
LSU.
He will be the AFC Rookie of the Year. And like I said, it's too much. Colts don't have a running game. So already that'll put them in throwing the ball, and you're playing to Cincinnati's strength. So I got Cincinnati winning that game, man. Matter of fact, I give you a score. I got Cincinnati winning that game 31-16.
Don't put no money on that, Ralph.
Glad you up, man.
No, it's on you, Q.
I was the first one.
I was on me. Oh, okay. Listen. Unlike Vernie, normally I rolls with Dalton. I can't mess with Dalton in the playoffs. I can't mess with him. I like Dalton. I like the Bengals. I just don't like him in the playoffs. I don't. Andrew Luck, look, that dude know how to fight. He got that intangible, that grit, that heart, that will to win. And I'm just saying they'll prevail. Just on that T.Y. Hilton, all that, they got better rank. I'm going with the Colts, man. I think the Bengals will give a valiant effort, and I don't think that Dalton will be the one that's gonna mess the game up. I just think they got enough to overcome what the Colts gonna bring.
I appreciate that, Q. Yeah. But this, for me, the victory that the Bengals could have done. I mean, they had a big win over the Broncos the week prior. I mean, go ahead and win the North. Don't cow out and take the back door or the proverbial easy way to a Super Bowl, but trying to defy the law of averages and not have to play the Baltimore Ravens 3 times. Wow. So you're trying to go to a team where you already got the shit smacked out of you 1 time and saying, well, maybe we can beat them, 1 out of 2 times. But instead, you defied your team's history in the books by not winning the North. Yeah. You should have won the North, done it the right way, won the North, faced your fears. You already dominated the Ravens twice. You swept them in the regular season. Go ahead and take care of it and move on. But no, they decided to take the back door and they ran right into a trap. You ain't gonna beat Andrew Luck at home in front of the crowd. I think he's really the new NFL sweetheart quarterback. There's no way the Bengals get that done. Yeah. There's no way they get it done.
But JB, I thought if Pittsburgh would have lost,
Pittsburgh would have went to Andy.
You sure? I think they would have. I think they would have went to Cincy. They would have played Cincy because
no. We was gonna play the winner of the AFC North either way. Okay, because we're the lowest seed.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, he said they took the back door. That is amazing.
They took the back door. That coward took the back door. Didn't want their AFC North crown. They try to pick an easier game to get you to the next round, and it just ain't gonna work.
So JB, so fellas, can I say this? Does this sound like JB wished? It sounds like he wanted to do what Cincy did. Are you afraid to play Pittsburgh?
No, like I said before, this couldn't have worked out better. But I mean, for a team that had black and white bailed them out 2 games in a row to decide the winner or the loser of the game, I would rather. I mean, actually, and for me personally, I hope the Bengals beat the Colts. Like, I think we're gonna beat Pittsburgh. We'll get another swing at them too. Hopefully, that happen like that. One lose or draw. But that's asking for a lot, and that's a reach. That's a really far reach. Yeah. But if it played out like that, Ralph, I wouldn't be disappointed.
Was that all again?
Nope, we got one more.
Okay, that's good.
The afternoon game, 4:40 p.m. Fox. We got the NFC battle between the number 6 Detroit Lions going up to Jerry's World to play the number 3 Dallas Cowboys.
Oh goodness.
I'll take this one first. I don't think Sue will be able to cut loose because he's under the microscope again, self-inflicted. But personally, I think the Cowboys on the mission, and the Detroit Lions definitely won't stop them from what they're trying to accomplish. That's all I got.
Hey, listen, I know it's wishful thinking. It might be. It might be wishful thinking on my part, but at the same time, though, man, look. I said a bunch of stuff about the Detroit Lions. Okay, I said a bunch of stuff about them in the whole season. Okay, I'm standing before you guys, saying I was wrong about the Detroit Lions. Okay, but Glass, just to be clear, the one NFC South team that did beat them was my reigning, defending 2014 NFC South champions. Okay, just to be clear.
Duly noted.
Just to be clear. Right? So listen, why can't they beat the Dallas Cowboys? I understand the Dallas Cowboys are on fire right now. And everybody thinks the Dallas Cowboys are unbeatable. But listen, if anybody can get it done against them boys, man, Sue is playing. They can stop that DeMarco Murray. If they can shut Murray down, no, they can. Because Brian is a monster. Yeah. I like the Lions in this game. I'm just wishful thinking because you know what? I got a feeling that,
whoa.
I don't want my Carolina Panthers to have no parts of the Dallas Cowboys. So I need them to be taken care of before you know what I mean? I don't want no parts of the Dallas Cowboys. None whatsoever.
Well, you won't have to because
nope.
Even if y'all win,
don't do it.
No, even if y'all win, y'all not getting past y'all won't. Well, y'all will go to Green Bay. Y'all definitely not winning Green Bay.
Yep.
So you can.
Thank you.
I don't think you all will get past the second round. But this is not about you. I'm just saying, not in Green Bay.
Hey, listen, man. I don't know if you watched the Black and Blue podcast last night. The Panther Nation won a shot at Seattle in Seattle. Just
but y'all will go to Green Bay if Detroit wins.
Yeah, but
because they're the lower seed.
I know, but I'm just saying. I would rather have Dallas gone and play whoever than have the opportunity, the chance to run up against Dallas. I just don't want to run up against Dallas right now.
Well, I hear you. And I think Detroit, I'm with you. I think it's a great chance to beat Dallas Cowboys just because, Dallas went up against Seattle, but Detroit is the best running defensive team in the league. And like you said, with that front four, I don't think DeMarco Murray is going to have that much room to run. They're going to have to run a lot of stretch plays. But then their cornerbacks are physical enough to deal with a Dez Bryant. I think Dez Bryant get his yards, but do we all remember the last time they played Detroit and what Calvin Johnson did to that team with 350-some yards and 3 touchdowns? But the reason why I say that they won't win Detroit, Matthew Stafford, man, that dude. Damn. That dude right there, if he's on, yeah. But the thing is, I have plenty of chances to win, but he's gonna somehow screw that game up and mess up. So I'll probably take Romo over Stafford because Stafford just You just never know. But like Q said, you're right. Detroit has all of the intangibles, all of the players. It's the perfect matchup. Mm-hmm. But I just don't trust Stafford, man.
I think they'll make it interesting for a quarter. Yeah. They got the right team for a quarter of a game, and they better pick when they play their best quarter. Yeah. And it definitely ain't gonna be the third or fourth. So it's either the first or second quarter, or they can get their best effort because that's all the type of team they got against Dallas. To me, they outweighed in every area. I mean, they Jacqui or whatever his name is, and Bush at run back. Yeah. One reliable.
Oh, they got two reliable.
Okay. All right, let's put Tate in there. Okay, cool.
Okay, but I feel what you said. I think it's going to be a good game. I hear everything that Mr. Controversy said about the Detroit defense, but I'm going to say when I was wrong. I said Detroit was going to be a mediocre team. They proved me wrong. Them fools on fire.
I said,
and I heard what you said about the Detroit defense. But Cowboys' offensive line are monsters. They doing something right because DeMarco Murray definitely needs them. Yeah. And I think DeMarco Murray going to be a factor. I totally agree with what you said about Stafford. He almost like Andy Dalton to me when it comes to the playoffs. I think it's going to be a shootout, and Tony Romo going to win this one. So I'm going to go with Cowboys moving on.
There we go. That's that.
All right, cool.
Hey, what did Bernie pick?
I'm pretty sure Bernie went with the Cowboys. I think that's what it was, right?
If Detroit won, that's an upset like no other. Oh, yeah. That'll be the biggest one of the weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You think? I don't think so. I don't
think so.
You remember these guys they're 11-5. They're only one game behind Dallas. They were, even though it was games they should have lost, and the opposition helped them out, but they have
let me ask you this then, Ralph. Out of the 4 teams, out of the 6 teams that's playing this weekend, who's your Super Bowl favorite, if any, were these teams that's just playing this weekend? It would have to be Dallas. That is a monumental upset if Detroit wins. Yeah. So this weekend.
But I feel you, but they're playing their perfect match. If they were playing Carolina, Arizona, true, but they're playing Detroit. Like you stated, like Glass said, Dallas has the best offensive line, but you're going against the best running defensive team.
Maybe I ain't giving Detroit enough respect, and that's my fault if that's the case.
And you know what? I feel you, JB, because I've been on the show 2 or 3 times, and I've dogged Detroit.
Right.
And I was. It's hard to say it. I was wrong, but that team, man. They're a physical team. Like the only reason why they didn't beat Green Bay is because of Matthew Stafford. They should have beat Green Bay Sunday. But again, like I said, he's gonna mess up, I think, and that's why Dallas will win. But I think it's gonna be that might be the second best game because of Pittsburgh, Baltimore. But as far as matchups, that might be the best matchup this weekend.
So you don't think if Dallas lost to Detroit, that there's an upset of like monumental proportion, like mountainous proportion? That game alone, that loss by that team alone would set the social media on fire. Versus if Pittsburgh get beat by, or if the Bengals beat the Colts, or vice versa. Or even if the Panthers favored to beat Arizona this time. Yeah. That's the Saturday night or Saturday afternoon.
I think that would be the biggest wild card weekend upset of quite a while. You know what I mean? Hey, but is it that time of the show? Is it that time?
It's that time.
Is it that time?
It's that time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I love winners, losers, and locks, man.
Set it up, dude. Set it up.
I got some good stuff for this weekend, too. I'm saying that. Yeah, I got some good stuff. All right, JB, where we
at? Loser, right? Winners, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Yeah. I'm going to have to say... Dallas, man. Just keep it easy. Yeah, so I sit here and ponder.
All right, cool. Who's next?
I'll go.
Okay.
My winner is Dallas. They're gonna put a stomping on the Detroit
You
Lions.
guys are weird, man.
Yeah.
And y'all taking the easy game too, which is crazy.
That's the most dominant game I see right here.
Yeah. What you got, Ralph?
Cincinnati.
Wow. Okay.
That's my winner.
I like it.
I think they're gonna shock the world. My winner.
Cool. Yo. Would y'all be surprised? Would y'all be surprised if I said something other than winners of this week? And we're gonna be doing it again. We're gonna get rid of the ghost of Jake Delhomme and the specter of Kurt Warner from Bank of America Stadium. We got a little calling in the Ghostbusters, man. Carolina Panthers gonna win, and it's gonna feel so good, man. Cam Newton gonna get his first playoff win. It's gonna be awesome. Yes, Carolina Panthers and Cam Newton. That's my winner.
All right, I'll go. We're going now to losers now, right?
Yep.
All right, my loser is Dick LeBeau. We fooled you. We fooled you, buddy. Now it's time for that convalescent home.
That's sad, man. That's a
Oh,
wow.
wow.
That's a low blow too. That's pretty sad. You disrespectful. Who's next?
You up, Glass? That's all I got.
My loser. What's up, Panther Nation?
God, here we go.
Enjoy this 15 minutes of fame that you got.
Wow.
You're not even supposed to be in there at 7-8-1.
Wow.
Nobody in NFC South deserve to be in the playoffs. So my loser will be the Carolina Panthers.
Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, Glass. You got to be the livest Carolina Panther hater the internet has ever seen. I'm just saying. And what was my man name? Our trading cards. He was right about you. Hey, dude, with the dude that tweeted earlier, he was absolutely spot on about Glass. Yes.
I'm tired of talking about the Carolina Panthers. I'm done talking about the Carolina Panthers.
Okay, whatever.
That is all.
Oh my God.
Ralph, what you got, boss?
All right, I'm not going to go Carolina Panthers. He already chose them because I still think that's going to be a good game. I picked Arizona, but it's going to be a good game. So I don't know. But my loser is going to be none other than JB.
Wow.
Because I have
Baltimore
and losing and Indianapolis Colts losing. I'm sorry, JB. I hope you have a great birthday, man. But you're gonna be sick.
Oh my God.
You're gonna be sick.
I tell you what, Ralph.
Wow.
I tell you what. Since you've made this a point of emphasis, you are cross-haired for Twitter the entire weekend. I'm talking about from now all the way to 12 o'clock Monday morning. I'm gonna send you pictures. I'm gonna do everything. I'm like, Rob, look what happened.
You're gonna make some memes about him and stuff. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be sub-tweeting your tweets. Just this unrelated stuff that don't even match what you tweeting about. When you tweet about the 3-point conversion, I'm gonna be like, make sure you talk about the Ravens. Stuff like that, man. Just to keep it going.
JB, nothing personal, sir, but you about to be sick.
No, it ain't personal, but I'm just gonna make sure that you don't forget until Monday morning. Yeah, hey man, that makes me nervous. He picked it. Okay. He was on you, man.
I gotta give a loser.
I can't even sit still now. Come on, Ralph. Why, man? Why?
Let me see. You know who I got losing? You know, who got their job saved because they made it to the playoffs? Somebody got their job saved. Who was that there? Who was that? I can't remember who that was.
It would have been Mike Smith had he beat y'all, but it wasn't him.
Yeah, it wasn't Mike Smith. You know what I mean?
Marvin?
Wow. You know what? They've been trying to fire Marvin Lewis for the last 5 years or so. He's unfireable. Right? For whatever reason, they're always unsuccessful when they try. I don't think Marvin Lewis is going to get fired if they lose. But I don't know. As far as a loser, look, man, making it to the playoffs is always a big deal. And, if you don't, man, it's almost like the season was for nothing. And as much as the Green Bay Packers? Is it the Green Bay Packers or are they on the bye?
They're on the bye.
Oh, that's who it is. It's the Dallas Cowboys, because they did all this stuff all season long, and they got everybody thinking that they somebody, and it was all for nothing because they're gonna lose, and they're going home, and bye Cowboys, and the world can get back to normal because the Cowboys will be out of the playoffs again. That's the way I feel about it.
Yikes, man. Hey, you and Ralph are pretty rough on this segment right now, man. Y'all rough, man. Y'all ruffling some feathers, man, on the show and in the Twitter sphere right now.
It's all good.
Ruffling some feathers,
Playoff
man.
time, baby. It's playoff time.
All right, we on the lock segment.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, here's something that's guaranteed lock to happen. I am going to be trolling Mr. Raphael. Probably be promoting his channel and his Twitter by accident. I'm gonna be on him so mad. Up until Monday morning. Actually, I'm gonna be promoting it. I want everybody to know. I want especially Ravens Nation to know about Raphael Haynes, Mr. Controversy. My good buddy.
That is funny.
Come on the show and ruffle my feathers, man.
Hey, Glass, where you at?
All right, my lock. My Fort Knox protection type lock is me. And Mr. Controversy, you will get your invitation next year. I want to see what type of skills you got, since my brothers here don't know what they're doing when it comes to pick 'em. But I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. I will be the back-to-back champion of the Get With It Sports Pick 'em a Shuttle League.
That's a little impossible.
Anything different, come see me.
That's a little impossible. Listen,
How's that impossible?
I had a bad year. You caught me slipping. I was
What, you don't? A bad year? Okay. Is that what we want to call it? Was you in the...
I was distracted by my Carolina Panthers, okay? I was distracted, okay? And when your team lose 7, 8 and a half games, that kind of throw your picks off a little bit.
All right, I said this nugget in week 16. I'm going to say this nugget right now so all y'all can understand.
Yeah.
Where you could win in a pick'em league is if your team suck, don't act like they winners.
Wow.
Sometimes you got to pick against them.
True, because they ain't going to go undefeated. Exactly. Exactly.
Take that nugget and ride with it.
Man, you a hater. All right. What you got locked down, Mr. Controversy?
My lock is JB. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No. No, my lock will be all 4 games. I know I said Cincinnati will win 31-16, but they'll score that last touchdown in the end. All 4 games will be close and be great games in the playoffs.
That's good.
For WildCard.
Hey, I tell you what, man, before we get off, man, you earned your name, Ralph. Mr. Controversy, man. You earned that flat out.
Yes,
I ain't never thought I'd be the butt of that, but yeah, my birthday, bro, come on.
You jabbed that. You did that.
All right.
Yeah.
So, this is the end of the show, real quick. So, without further ado, Glass, hey, man, I hope you have a great New Year's, man. Hope you can try to find a way to try to for everybody out there, just try to find a way to relax tonight, stay safe, try to keep everything in the road or in your lane, or however you want to say it. Without further ado, put yourself over, brother.
All right. Once again, thanks for joining us again, Mr. Controversy. Appreciate it, bruh. Everybody, all my bros right here.
Oh, yeah.
Happy New Year. Everybody out there in Twitter sphere, whether you hate me or not, I wish y'all Happy New Year. You can find me on YouTube at Get With It Sports 2. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook at Get With It Sports. Check out the blog page at getwithitsports.wordpress.com. And just like I mentioned all through this show, if you got problems with me, want to find out how to make these picks like you're supposed to make them, hit me address at Get With It Sports 2. That's the number 2 at gmail.com.
Right now, man.
There it is.
Full of
Okay.
myself. I'm so full of myself, I gotta go use the washroom. Anyway.
Yeah, Q. Q, I know it's been up and down week for you, man.
Yeah.
I've been in talks with you all week, man. You under the weather and whatnot. I hope I didn't let you down with my hosting skills, but let the people know something.
Hey, listen, man, I appreciate you stepping up to the plate like that, man. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure the people who watch the show get tired of hearing me run my mouth all the time anyway. They're probably glad that my voice is gone. But I would have those same individuals know that the Carolina Panthers are your reigning, defending 2014 NFC South champions.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry. Let me just digress real quick. Big Q, you my boy. I've been dogging your team. No, I'm giving you a chance to shine.
Okay.
If your team wins, when your podcast come on? Tuesday, what time?
Tuesday at 9:00. Yes.
At night?
Yep.
I'm gonna try to get on that podcast, and if your team win, I'll give you my crow live on your podcast.
Oh my goodness, I love it. You know what? I'm gonna hold you to that. I told you.
Oh, you know, I'm with you, bro. But I'm not worried about it.
My Panther brethren already done said that we gonna convene there tomorrow night at Tuesday night at 9:00. Anyway, you guys.
All that sounds good. I'll be looking forward to that myself.
But anyway,
Mr. Controversy here, man. That's the reigning on my parade, man. Man, I hope you're wrong. Put yourself over, brother.
Hey, man. First of all, y'all notice how all show he was calling me Ralph. Nah, since they call Mr. Controversy.
He's trying to ruin my night, bro.
He lives up to your moniker, bro.
For Twitter America, people who's watching on YouTube, my man Glass, first of all, thank you all. My man Glass said washroom. He's from Chicago. That means bathroom, y'all. With Chicago stuck back in the 1800s, we say washroom. That's what we would say. So I know y'all was looking like, what?
They don't know about that. Bro.
I know, right? But Mr. Controversy. You can check me out on Twitter at Mr. Controversy21. Follow me on the YouTube page, the 3-Point Conversion YouTube page. That's where we have the NFL Diary, which is about to end soon. We do Sports Battlegrounds. I'm about to start my NBA Diary. And also got a 3-Point Conversion presents Making the Cut show, where it's a debate show. So I'll holler back at y'all. Appreciate y'all for having me on the show. Follow me on Twitter, because I know y'all want to see what JB says, or if he says anything. He might not. And I might be talking. So.
I'm a good sport. I'll write regardless. But for me, everybody, it's simple. Ralph, thanks for coming, by the way. Mr. Controversy, thanks for coming, by the way. Glass, you. But you can always find me somewhere on TeamBoydTV, and always on Twitter at TeamBoydTV, JB_JB. And from all our good folks from here on TeamBoydTV Live, Ralph included, and Bernie. See y'all next week.
Y'all take it easy.
Yeah.